Yo, this is Marquee, and you watching The B Shines. I was surrounded by music my whole life. Like, it was all through my house. Soul singers, and it's a funny story because I actually was writing cheers. I used to write cheers and battle the girls in the next building. And, they kind of turned into poetry, and then it turned into lunchroom battles. And, just like when hip hop was fun, I just fell in love with it. How could you not fall in love with it? I just completely fell in love with it. And I wrote a rhyme and I said it. And then people just kept asking me to say it. Like, I don't know. I can't stop now. I can't stop. I was a big Queen Latifah fan. And, like, most of the people that I admired early on, I got to work with. And just, her positive message and the way she used to spit, like, back in the days, like her presence. And, you just felt like the royalty and the elegance. And just to see her, like Moni Love, females doing it, like Bahamadia, all those people, like, really inspired me. Of course, MC Light. I'm from Queens, so Salt and Pepper, yes. And I went and formed a group. But those were the female influences. But mostly I was influenced by dudes like Nas, and because that was like my standard. My goal was like, oh, I want to be better than Nas. Like, that was, that's where I set my sights. G-Rap, Rakim, of course, all those people. Things just kind of fell in my lap in a way. Just, you go in different circles, and I went to camp. I went to camp with DITC. And I was just listening to beats all day, going, like, digging with them. Like, every different state we would go to, we would go digging. And if you're in the house and you're listening to beats all day, you're going to start writing and rhyming. And, because if you ever listen to somebody put a beat together, it's like one part at a time. And I just had so much music around me, many talented, like, producers, and it just kind of all stuck. My mom's was just like, she didn't really get it. She didn't really understand how music got to a record, so she's like, oh, you should fall back on something. And I just never looked at my dreams and my goals like I'm gonna fall back on something. It's like, this is what I'm doing, but when I got the record deal, like, things changed, and she was just like, oh, this is real. Like, I'm hearing you on features on people's records, and it actually became real. People don't really know the process, so I think maybe it was a little hard to believe, like, how it works. I think you can overcome anything as long as you're a writer, because people can't stop you. When you're a writer, when someone's doing stuff for you, you could be stopped. It's like, okay, she ain't hot no more, so we're not writing for her. I just keep going. So it's like the challenges, they kind of like fade to the side. As long as you keep working and people enjoy your music, like, that's what I do it for. I have something to say, so I get out there and I say it. I feel alive when I'm on the mic. That's like my favorite time, being in the booth or writing, or just, I like observe a little bit more than I used to, because other than that, you'll be doing like a talent show in every corner. I have been so blessed. I worked with, like I said before, like most everyone that I respected. I guess it would have to be going to Japan, going on tour with Lord Finesse and DITC, and actually being on the same stage with Big L, doing a song with him. It was major. Working with Pharrell on Khaleesi's first record was major. Finally getting to work with Queen Latifah was just like the pinnacle. We had it was just so easy. We both Pisces, and we just went in there, and it was just like magic. It was so easy. Like, certain people are easy to work with when you have a connection. When we went to LA, we did a song with Dr. Dre, which was amazing. He's like one of the easiest producers to work with. Like, he hears things that people don't hear. And there could be like a whole bunch of chaos going on in the background, and he'll be like, yeah, do that part. Just do that part over. You're like, what part you talking about? Oh, okay, I got you. And KG was also like one of those producers that it's just like butter. It's magic. Like, he's easy to work with. He pulls the positivity, and he pulls out the tiger in you, when you behind the mic. Like, not everybody can do that. Mainly because when a producer's around a lot of MCs, I just find it easier to work with them. We did a Clue tape with Nas and Mary J. Blige and Noriega, Nature, like all of the. It's so many different. I can't just name one. That's why I said I feel so blessed to have worked with the people that I've worked with and to get respect from them. You know, not for shaking my butt, not for sleeping around or doing whatever these girls do, but just like on a strength of skills, like respecting each other for being like a talented MC, a talented writer. It's different. Being able to, you know, have my vision brought to life, like the things that I want to say, the things, you know, this album that I'm doing is me, like completely. Like when I was with the group, it's more so like you got to compromise, you know, your situation a little bit, different songs. You got to agree. But, you know, just being able to voice my opinion and have people hear my music and the things that go on in my crazy mind, because it's like a carnival up there. But when I get to put it down, I feel like a release. And it's unexplainable. It really is. I would like for little girls to be able to play football, to go rhyme in a cipher with, you know, anybody on the block, to not be afraid or limited, because I don't call myself a female MC. I just call myself an MC. It's not like, oh, she's a female, a femc. It's nice if that's what you want to be, but, you know, I just want little girls like me from the hood, from Queens, from Harlem, from any hood, any ghetto where you from, to know that you could be like anything you want to be. There's no limits, no matter what anybody tells you.